The Rich Man and Lazarus, Part 2, Luke 16:22 through 24. The time came when the beggar died, and angels carried him to Abraham's side. The rich man also died and was buried. In Hades, where he was in torment, he looked up and saw Abraham far away with Lazarus by his side. So he called him, Father, Abram, have pity on me, and send Lazarus to dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, because I am in agony in the fire. Okay, so Abraham enters the chat. To this point, we had only had the two people. Now we've got Abraham in the picture because the scene has shifted to the afterlife. Folks, there's basically only one way out of here. As a young person, you have enough energy, your body is young enough that your endocrine system is able to keep up with the daily wear to tear and damage. That hits an inflection point, believe it or not, at about 20, where your body no longer has enough energy to keep up. From about 20 years old, you just slowly unravel. Notice in this parable that Jesus does not say how much longer one lived than the other, just says that they both passed. Did Lazarus maybe die 20 years before the rich man? Did the rich man maybe get 40 extra years of life because he had the best doctors? Sort of doesn't matter because eternity awaits. 20 years, 40 years, six of one, half dozen of another. So why does the rich man end up in Hades? Why does Lazarus get ushered before Abraham? Well, we have a pretty strong clue as to why the rich man wound up in Hades. He's able to see into heaven. That's a stunning thing to think that the people in Hades can see into heaven, and he can see clearly enough to notice and recognize Lazarus. It wasn't that this rich man never saw him. He saw him, and he recognizes him as he views him in heaven. Like we had mentioned earlier, the horror of hell is that the people in hell can see heaven, and they're not going to ever be able to get there.